All right, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at linear inequalities. Um, and we're going to be taking a look at solutions of linear inequalities into variables. Okay, so what that looks like, okay, we have a couple of examples. So for example, we have 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. That's one example of a linear inequality. Now, I know you probably haven't seen that in a while, but this is a linear inequality into variables. Another example could look like this. 5x minus 4y is greater than or equal to -8. Okay, let me go ahead and switch up the color so that way we don't get confused. Another example of linear inequalities, we have negative x plus 9y is less than -18. Okay, so that's a linear inequality. And another example that we have is -3x minus 4y is greater than 7. Okay, so those are some examples of linear inequalities in two variables. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and check to see whether we have some solutions. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that first one. Okay, this first one right here. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take a look at 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. And I want to check to see if each of these ordered pairs are solutions. Now, solution of linear inequality in two variables is an ordered pair, x, y, such that when coordinates are substituted into the inequality, a true statement holds or a true statement results. Okay, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And if you recall, um, in an ordered pair, this is of the form xy. Okay, and my x coordinate is 2, my y coordinate is 0, and we're going to check to see if this is a solution to this inequality. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's take this inequality right here. 3y is less than or equal to 6. And I'm going to substitute this coordinate in for x and y. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a parentheses wherever there's a variable, plus 3 times something is less than or equal to 6. Okay, so I'm looking for my x coordinate, which is 2, okay, and 0, and I'm going to go ahead and simplify. I'm going to go ahead and simplify. This right here is 4 plus 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 0 is 0, less than or equal to 6. And take a look at that. 4 is in fact less than or equal to 6, so the statement holds. So 2, 0 is a solution, is a solution. There we go. Let's go ahead, let's take a look at B. Okay, I'm using the same inequality, plus 3y is less than or equal to 6. I'm going to use this line here to separate my work. Okay, so I have 2 times something plus 3 times something. All of that is less than or equal to 6. I'm going to substitute in this coordinate in for x and y. My x is 5. My y is -3. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 3 times -3, that is -9, less than or equal to 6. Let's go ahead, let's simplify a little bit more. 10 plus -9, that is +1, and that is in fact less than or equal to 6, right? The statement holds. So in this case, 5, -3 is a solution. Awesome, right? That is a solution. Let's go ahead and let's check the last coordinate. We have 2x plus 3y less than or equal to 6. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and substitute in this coordinate right over here. 2 times my x coordinate is 3 plus 3 times 4 less than or equal to 6. All right, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3 times 4 is 12 less than or equal to 6. 6 plus 12, that is 18. And that it's less than or equal to, I want to see if this is a true statement, but it is not, right? So 3, 4 is not a solution. Not a solution. Okay, so this is how we can check to see if these coordinates are solutions to this inequality. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at another one. Now, I know that I said we're going to be looking at inequalities in two variables, but sometimes these variables are, it may be just one, and this should look very familiar to you, right? So, for example, let's say I want to consider y is less than or equal to 4. Okay, or excuse me, greater than or equal to 4. Okay, now the coordinates that I'm going to check are 4 comma 2. I'm going to take a look at 3 comma 7, and I'm going to take a look at negative 1 comma 4. Okay, I want to check to see if these coordinates are solutions to this inequality here. It is a linear inequality, but it is in one variable rather instead of two. So the only thing that we have to check is we have to check the y coordinates to see if that is a true, if it's a true statement, to see if that's a solution to this inequality. Okay, so the only ones, since this is y, right, that's a y. I'm only looking at this coordinate right here, this coordinate right there. I should not underline that. Let me go ahead and rewrite it. Y is greater than or equal to 4. And let's ignore this for now. Okay. And I'm only looking at my y coordinates to see if that holds. Okay. So let's take a look at this one here. Okay. 2 is 2 greater than or equal to 4. That is not a true statement. So 4, 2 is not a solution, is not a solution. I'm going to abbreviate 7. Okay, 7. Let me use blue. 7, and I'm going to use color that in. 7 is 7 greater than or equal to 4? Well, yes, it is, right? It's 3 units greater, so 3, 7 is a solution. All right, and let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this one here. 4 is greater than or equal to 4. That is a true statement, right? That is a true statement. So negative 1 comma 4 is a solution. All right, and there we go.